Hello and welcome to the latest episode of the Boardmasters with me, Chris Mullins.
And me, Chris Reed.
And today we are back with the fourth and final quarter-final in our counter-attack tournament. And I am the counter-attack all-stars, up against Chris in charge of Alfisti, which was the team name suggested in the Discord. Forgive me, I can't remember who suggested it. I don't seem to make a note, which is stupid of me. So yeah. You're kicking off, Chris?
Yep.
Let's dive straight in.
Right underway, so I'll kick off. Automatically goes to the next player.
Yep. Standard pass.
Yeah, I'll do a movement phase. So number 5 with the ball.
Number 5 at right wing. That just doesn't seem right to me. I don't know how you do it. You're older, yet I seem to be old school. They've all got to be in the right positions.
I'll go there.
Oh, it's a long journey round. Is that supposed to be number 9 or is that supposed to be number 6?
Number 6, yeah.
Sorry, I just spotted that.
That's fine. You start the timer,
yeah?
Yeah. And then
Always a bit of injury time.
Number 2, 6.
Oh, I don't like the fact you got a 6. I mean, I've got any 6. Not for pace, anyway.
Okay, number 6, 5.
So you've done 2, 5 and 6, have you?
2, 5. Next I'll do number 7.
Number 7?
4.
Okay.
And that's me.
Okay. Number 8. 9. Well, I'll move him up just to get in your face a bit. And I'll move number 11 out. Just start pushing my team up, I guess. Hello. Pavlovic, because he's not the quickest and I need him close to goal. And one more. Let's just start pushing number 7 up, I guess. Okay, back to you. So your 2 extra ones that you can move up to 2 hexes.
11.
Get him off the centre spot.
And I'll go number 9.
Okay, right. What are you going to do now? You can do pretty much whatever you want because you've done a movement phase.
I will do a standard pass to 6.
Yeah, it's well within range, isn't it?
And then I will do
Right, you can do a first time pass or a movement phase.
a movement phase.
Straight back into a movement?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Number 6.
Okay.
I'll move number 7.
Number 7. Okay.
Then I'll move number 5.
Oh yeah, you're right winger. Oh, okay.
And I'll move number 2.
Yeah. Lightning Italian fullback on the charge. Okay,
That's it.
That's your ones. Okay. Let's get just 11 in your face. I'm not tackling, I'm just positioning. And I'll do similar with number 9. Just going to force you to go around me and give myself a chance to steal if you're going to dribble. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make that pass tricky. But I get number 8 back now that number 2's flying on in there. I want to pull up number 4, but do I go close to 7 or close to 11? I think I'll put some pressure on number 11.
Okay.
Okay, so now it's your other 2 players up to 2 hexes again. Number 8, okay.
10.
Number 10?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you going to do now? Again, successful movement phase, so you can do pretty much anything.
I'll do I can do a first time pass and a standard pass, yeah? Or do it the other way around?
Other way around.
Okay, so I'll do a standard pass to 8.
Okay, yeah, there's no one who can intercept that.
And I'll do a first time pass to 5.
Okay.
And
then back into a movement phase again.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Can't pretend that I have any idea what the method behind that, or the madness behind the method was. I'm not.
Okay, so I'll move into the tackle.
Okay, so I roll a 6 to steal. Oh, that's a bonus first roll. I will go over there, I think. Right, so back to me. What do I want to do?
I haven't got my die actually.
Your dice here.
Oh.
I think I'm going to go... Is it in range for a cheeky pot shot? No. Worth a look. Okay. Let's go with a movement then. So that's number 11 on the ball, isn't it? Yep. Spearman. Got a very diverse set of countries represented in my team. We've got New Zealand here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
A lot of German in there though.
I've got a few German, yeah, but I've got South Korea, Australia, Algeria, a couple of Ivory Coast, Pavlovic from Serbia. Let's get him moving on up. And then Alu from the Ivory Coast. And let's just get 7 up supporting the play. Pull him inside a bit. There we go. That's my 4. So over to you for your defensive 5.
4.
Okay. So one of your Argentinians.
Yeah, coming across. I'll go in for a tackle.
What can he get there?
5, just about.
Okay. Right. So what's his tackling?
3.
Okay. Against my dribbling of 3. 5. Yeah, you won that. Right. So, successful tackle. Again, you can do pretty much whatever you want.
Okay, so I'm going to do a long ball.
Okay.
And I'll play it up to...
Okay. So that's from number 5. So you need to roll for your high pass. You need to get to 9 plus. So that's 5 or more. Oh, nailed it. Okay, so it's an accurate one.
Okay. So I go straight, it means...
It just goes there, and then
Okay.
I think I can move my goalkeeper, but I'm quite happy where he is at the minute. And then it's a movement phase with you going first.
Okay, so I will go number 10.
Mm-hmm.
Can't get it, but you can go towards it.
Zhao from China.
2, 3, 4. Number 11. 5. number 9, 4. And I'll do number 7, 4.
Yeah, that's where I'm starting to get nervous. I've got a distinct lack of good defenders in this team. Right, so let's have Abraham. Get up near the ball, put you under a bit of pressure. Number 4 can come across as well. Just to try and block off that passing route to number 7. What's your number 10? He's not the best dribbler, so I can probably be a bit reckless. Not as in a reckless tackle, but I might get the offside trap going.
I'd love to see a reckless tackle.
That was 4, and let's get my number 3. Okay, yeah, that's my defence. So over to you for your other 2 players, 2 hexes.
Okay, so number 6 to here. 4, I guess, to here.
Okay, and then another movement phase with you going first, I guess. It's probably been the most disjointed in terms of possession so far, I would think. Had a couple of turnovers in possession, a loose ball.
Yeah.
Well, not a loose ball, but a ball that neither of us could reach after a long pass.
Okay, so my number 10.
Yeah.
So 1, 2 to get the ball. He's still got 2 more moves in him, hasn't he?
He has indeed.
I'll go into him.
All right.
Yeah.
So chance to roll a 6 again. Oh, nope. So you can go any hex around me. And then you still got 1 movement.
Actually, no, I'm happy there.
Happy with that?
Yeah, and then 1 movement.
Okay. So that's your first move. That was number 10. So 3 more.
Okay. So 6.
Focusing on the players behind the ball.
9.
Oh, you're number 9 in central midfield. I still can't cope with it.
And then I'll move let's move my number 11.
Number 11. You getting him back on side, or are you?
Yeah.
Oh, big jump. Okay, over to me. So I'm going to move my goalkeeper just in case you're able to break my tackle, because that was within range and that pace was unguarded. So, and then I'm going to do a bit of gambling in the hope that I do win this ball. Right, let's get my South Korean out. My big tackler. 1, 2, 3. So tackling of 5. Plus 4 is 9. Against number 10, I think his dribbling was 3, so you need a 6 to get a loose ball. Oh! Woo-hoo. Okay, so you roll for direction, I'll roll for distance. Going 4 hexes in direction 3. Oh, that's not good for me. Okay, it's broken in behind the back of my defence. And it's a movement phase with you going first.
Okay.
I mean, thankfully, your number 10 is a bit of a trundler, so he can't get the ball and get in the box in 1 move.
My number 11 is a bit faster.
Yeah, but he's got a long way round.
1, 2, you can't get the ball. 2, 3, 4, you can't get the ball.
You could get the ball if you move number 10 and put him somewhere out the way. That would open up a clear path, but he would only just get to the ball. Whereas 10 will only just get to the ball as well.
Move number 7, 4.
Okay.
I'll move number 10 to get the ball.
11. Okay. You were just trying to block me off with that one, weren't you?
Number 4, 5.
Oh, that's ruined my plan. I was hoping you wouldn't do that.
Yeah, let's move number 2 a bit.
Alright. Well, I'm obviously going to go for a tackle with Sam. But it's just, what do I do after that?
Depends if you win or lose it, I guess.
Well, yeah, I'm assuming I'm winning it at this point, which is probably a bit carried away. So tackling a 5. Ooh, only a 2, so it's a 7. Number 10 on the ball, dribbling a 3, I believe.
Yeah.
So, oh, he's done it. He's broken the tackle. Oh, now I'm in trouble. Let me just check something here, because it might be something that we haven't done before.
Okay.
It could be coming out.
The goal is charging out.
It could well be. I think it's the only way I can make a challenge. So, what's his pace? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is saving stat instead of his tackling, which is 5. Just don't get a 1 because it's a pen. 3, so it's an 8. Oh, it's a loose ball. Oh no. Right. We seem to get an inordinate amount of loose balls. So you do direction, I'll do distance. I think I'm just hoping for a corner at this stage. Let's go in 4 hexes in direction 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's rolled back towards the goal again. At least I got touch on the ball. I was dreading giving away a penalty there. At least it wouldn't be well, I could have got a red card, even. Although we got Backer, the most lenient of the refs. It wouldn't be an automatic last man red card, at least.
If it'd been a 6, it would have gone in the goal.
Yeah.
Right, so what now?
Well, that's another movement phase with you going first, but thankfully, at least for me, you're not going to be able to get there.
What's your range, your goalkeeper?
4.
There's probably not much advantage in me chasing it. Or is there? No. Yes.
Yeah? You going after it?
Yeah, I think there is an advantage in chasing it. I think. 4. Got to go round you, haven't I?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, over there.
I was hoping you wouldn't spot that, because now I can't get to the ball either.
Number 11.
Right.
5.
This is a chaotic goalmouth scramble where...
Number 7 up, 4 as well.
Mm-hmm.
Then we get 2 in position. I want him back.
Oh, is that
Okay.
your 4?
1,
Oh, this is your last one.
3, 4, 5, 6. Get me back in some sort of position just
Right.
in case.
Yeah, because this is going to be ending in a snapshot. Either way. It's just... At least when you do your snapshot, I can move my goalkeeper another 2. So pace of 4 for Zimmer. 1, 2, 3, 4. No point going in the way because you'll be able to get around me anyway. I'm going to have to just try and get players around it for the loose ball, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Although I think there's actually a rule with my keeper being there, because I'm the defending team. It's within one hex, so if I roll a 6, my keeper can grab it. Yes. Yes. So my keeper, that is one of the, it's the same as like the steal thing. Whereas if you run within one hex, then you get to steal. If it's a loose ball and your defender's on an adjacent hex, you can roll a 6 to intercept. Right. So a throw out is like a standard pass, isn't it? So I can throw it to number 2. And it can't be intercepted. Let's go with that.
Can 10 make a...
No, throws can't be intercepted at all. We'll just check. I mean, I'm assuming the goalkeeper's picked it up. It would make no sense otherwise, would it? Yeah, and it is a standard pass, so that's fine. So I will then do a movement phase, I think.
Okay.
So you're number 9, pace of 4. So I can get the long way around with Abraham. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 there, I think. That gets me just out of range. Let's pull number 7 out wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pavlovich. 2, 3, 4. And let's get number 5 away from my goal, because my defence is a little lopsided at the minute. Over to you with your defensive 5. Can't believe I've had 2 6s on steals so far.
Yeah, very lucky.
Although you've had one as well, to be fair. We've only rolled the dice 3 or 4 times each, and we both got a few 6s.
I'll move my goalkeeper.
Mm-hmm.
In case there is a crack.
Well, I can't shoot from there, sadly. With just seeing the time, I wish I could. Cause...
I'll move my number 4, 5. I'll move my number 9, 4.
Mm-hmm.
I'll move my number 5, 5. And I'll move my number 3, 4.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and that's your 5 because you moved the goalkeeper, wasn't it? So yeah. I can move another 2, so let's get number 9 and number 11. And then with time running out, I'm going to do a high pass. I'm going to aim there. So that is with number 2. His high pass is 6. I need a 2 or higher. Yep, so it's accurate. So we can both move a player 3 hexes to challenge for the header.
Okay. Do I get a chance to block with that?
Nope. No. Only if you were there, you would block it. But because it's a high pass, it's gone over your head.
Okay.
So I've lumped it in the box for the big man to try and get one just before half time.
So heading, yeah.
It would be heading, or you could bring your goalkeeper out and use his aerial ability. It's the end of the half, but we'll just finish this action.
Take advantage of being the goalkeeper, right?
Well, I suppose if your number 3 is likely to lose the header, whereas number 1, your goalkeeper might just catch it. But yeah, if he loses the challenge, then it will be a goal.
I'll go with my defender.
Okay.
So he's got a heading of 4.
Though your goalkeeper will have a -1 to his saving.
Well,
because he'll be going through his...
I'll do it with the goalie then.
Okay. So his aerial ability against my heading. My heading is 6.
His aerial ability is 6.
Alright, so 6 each. 4, so 10. It's another loose ball. Right, okay. I don't know how we're doing this. Right, I'll do direction, you do distance. It's going direction 2, so it's going away from goal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the end of the first half. So we'll get everything tidied up and we'll be back with you for that in just a second. Alrighty, so we are back and ready for the second half. Counter-attack All-Stars ready to kick off after a 0-0 first half. Very rare for us. I will be doing a standard pass out to number 8. And then I will be doing a movement phase, I think. So number 9, Alu. Charge down the wing. Number 3, Nazef can provide an option if needed. Let's get number 10 on his long journey. Big old target man. And let's go with number 4. There we go. Over to you with your defensive 5.
Done the time here.
No, you know me. Never. You need to ask me that before.
I know.
I'll blame it on you. You're not reminding me soon enough. It's not about me forgetting.
Getting into this one is not a bad thing.
No.
Okay.
I mean, it makes it more interesting, doesn't it? Even if it did cost Mullins' Red Army in the end. I should have been ruthless and said final whistle.
Let's have a cheeky tackle.
A cheeky tackle. Okay, number 11.
2.
Against my dribbling of 5. 10,
Yeah.
Just whether it's going to be a foul or not. I will go over here.
Okay.
I was banking on his dribbling being able to break any tackles, so it was a bit of a risk, but I'm glad it paid off.
Let's go number 7.
You want another tackle? Okay. So here's tackling of
3.
3. Oh, 7, right. Well, we're dribbling of 5, so 3 or higher for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brings back memories of our first game when you had Ruiz and he just did this pass like my entire team until he got in the 6-yard box.
So he's moved.
I don't think you've got anyone else who's close enough to make a cheeky tackle. Could have gone for a reckless one and hacked me down. I should have gone for a nutmeg. That's what I should have done.
Moving number 4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
Move my 10, 4.
Okay. And then your last one.
Move my 9, 4.
Fair enough. Right, so I can move my other two hexes, so I may as well move number 8 and number 11. And that's the end of that phase. Nope. Worth checking for a cheeky punt. Right, let's go for a dribble. So you can roll. If you get 6, you steal. Nope. Lucky, don't think fouls count on that either. So I've still got 3 movement points. 1, 2, 3. 6 to steal. Nope.
Cool.
He's progressed well. Right, let's get everyone up supporting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, your defensive 5.
Number 6, 5.
That's number 9.
Oh yeah, number 9. Number 4. for a tackle with number 3.
Okay. So tackling of
5.
Oh, against dribbling of 5. Oh, it's a foul. It's a foul. Right. Number 8, resilience of 5. Yep, so he's not injured. So you need to roll again. See if you get a booking on number 3.
Not in the box at least.
No. It is a booking.
Okay.
It is our first booking. So yellow card for number 3. That'll carry it. Well, pop it on his card, yeah. Okay. And that'll carry over to the semis. If he gets another, he'll be suspended for the final if they get there.
Okay.
And yeah, we'll get the free kick all set up and we'll be back with you in a moment. Alrighty, so we're all set up for the free kick. Chris has got men on both posts, so it's going to be chaotic for when if this breaks anywhere.
Yeah.
I will of course be going for a shot with number 8. Oh, I thought that was number 9, but I'll go with number 8 because their shooting is the same.
Okay.
And I will be going in this bottom corner. Okay. So if I get a combined roll of 9 or more, it's guaranteed to be on target and no defenders can block it.
Okay, timer.
Well, I'll wait
until
I take the free kick. Well, I'll do it now when I roll. So it's not a 9, so it's not guaranteed. So it is going through the adjacent hex to 6. So you can roll a. If you roll a 6 with number 6, you deflect it. Nope. And then it's going through the hex of number 7. So if you roll a 5 or a 6 for 7, that will deflect it. Nope. So now it's shooting against goalkeeping. So I've already done the shooting, so mine is 8 against your. You've got the boss goalkeeper, haven't you, for this one? And saving of 6.
Yeah.
6. So he saved that. So it's just rolling against your handling now. So if it's less than your handling, he catches it. If it's more than your handling, then it's a corner kick.
My handling is 4.
He's a very strong goalkeeper, Mikhailo. 4. Of course, I couldn't quite remember whether it was happened if it's equal. I think that is a loose ball, but I'm not sure.
Do you don't like a loose ball in the box as well?
Especially close to goal, I do like him there. Equal to or higher than the goalkeeper as you concede a corner kick. So it's now a corner kick. So we will pause this very bitty game again while we get that all set up, and we'll be back with you in just a minute. Okay, so we're back again, all set up for the corner. Let's start the timer. I'm going to go with a high pass, which is always accurate. I'm going to go here. Well, I'm going to go here.
Okay.
And then we can both move a player 3 hexes. I will be moving number 10. And it's just whether you want to get someone to challenge him or whether you're going to move the keeper.
3 hexes, yeah? You can move?
Yeah.
Number 2.
Okay, so it's a header. So my heading of 6.
My heading of 4.
Oh, 2 to 8. Oh, how did you win that header? Right, so header. Well, you can do a headed pass which can't be intercepted when it's the same range as a first time pass, or you can just put it into space somewhere and then you would have the start of the movement phase. Yeah. And then a movement phase with you going first.
Okay.
Bam! Thought my big number 9 with his heading of 6 would have won one of the 2 headers we've had in this game.
So, number 2, 6.
Yeah, and we were playing it wrong with our dribbling as well, where if the player moved into an adjacent space and gave the defender a chance to steal, we were moving the player to any adjacent hex, like if you break a tackle, which obviously is wrong. But we were both playing it the same way, so neither of us got any unfair advantage, but we will resolve that going forward. So you moved number 9, did you?
Yeah.
Okay. Suarez. I certainly, well, I've got to get number 3 out and leave that number 5 languishing offside. Because I do not want you being able to play him in. Let's go with a Hail Mary. Get number 6 across because he is my only good tackler and he's not very quick, so he's going to be taking a while to get back otherwise. So tackling of 5, so 8 against number 2.
Dribbling of 2.
Oh, so you need a 6 for a loose ball.
No.
All the suspense in that dice roll, didn't it? It's going forever. Right. Is it worth just taking a punt? His shooting's not very good. He's a centre back. I think I will. I'm going to have a shot going through this hex where number 11 is. So he's got a chance to block it. But it's going to mean if he doesn't block it, your goalkeeper's going to have a -1 to saving. So that's why I've taken the shot. So roll your dice, see if you get the block. It'll be a 5 or a 6. No. Oh, close though. Right, so my shooting of 3. Oh, 7, that's not bad.
And my
saving -1.
Of 6, 5.
Yeah, so he saved it. Check against your handling, so roll again.
What are we going to get?
Less than your handling, so 3, 1, 2 or 3 he'll catch it. 4, 5 or 6 it'll be another corner. He's caught it. Okay. So then you can do either a big punt, in which case we get to move all our players out the final thirds, or you can do a quick throw, which is basically a standard pass that can't be intercepted.
Just standard pass range, yeah?
Mm-hmm. So thankfully for me, 8 is just out of range.
Can't be intercepted, whatever, no?
No.
8, 2 in range? Surely.
2 will be.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 will be. 2, 3, 4.
2. So I'll move to, got 6.
Stopping there?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
And then I'll go 5. So I can go 5.
Yeah. Getting him back on side. Level again.
Number 6.
Mm-hmm. That's 9.
Oh, 9 then.
Yeah, number 6 is this one.
And then I will 3.
No. Okay, let's go Hail Mary again because I'm woefully undermanned at the back. So Sang with a pace of 5, going for a tackle with a dribble with a tackling of 5. Oh, 2, so 7.
Number 2, dribbling of 2.
Right, so 5 will be a loose ball, 6 will be a successful dribble. So you've gone past number 5.
Okay.
Oh, I do not like this. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get Calla involved. So tackling of 4. A better roll. So you need a 6 for a loose roll.
No.
Loose ball, so I have stolen it.
If I'd have just won that one,
That would have been big for you. Right, I will then be doing...
It's a mess, isn't it?
It is a mess. Corners just lead to chaos. Right, I am just going to do a standard pass to number 11. So you can move your goalkeeper 1 hex because the ball's gone into the box. Okay, and then I will take a snapshot. Going that way. So 10 can't block it and 11 can't block it, but it's going through number 6. So if you roll, you can block it with a 5 or a 6.
No.
Nope, so it's gone through his legs. And then my shooting against your saving is number 11, so that should be shooting of 5. 9 against your saving of 6. Yes! Finally! Spearman, the nutmeg through the defender, has thrown Mihailov off. That is 1-0 to the counter-attack All-Stars with half of the second half to go. And we'll be back with you once we're set up for kickoff. Okay, so we're all back and set for the latest kickoff. 13.5 minutes to go with the second half. 1-0 to the counter-attack All-Stars. Kickoff now.
Okay, so I'll do pass up to 6.
Okay. And then first time pass or a movement phase?
I'll do a movement phase.
Straight in with a movement. Yeah, number 6.
I'll go 8, 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, number 5, 5.
Shielding man. Playing the NFL over here. Did you watch the Super Bowl? Inspired you. At blockers.
Rams.
Yeah.
I'll then move my number 6.
Going any further?
Go to here.
Okay.
Okay.
And one more.
Number 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right. Right. I need to move my goalkeeper, I think. Don't know why I left him on the penalty spot, to be honest. Okay. Number 3. Pace of 5. 1, 2, 3. That'll do. Number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, not going for a tackle because, well, these players are pretty rubbish when it comes to that. Number 4. Let's get him pushed up against this number 10, ready to intercept. Don't want that standard pass into the heart of my team. And I suppose I'll just get the big number 10 heading up. Right, back to you for your 2 other players that can move up to 2 X's.
Number 9.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Number 11.
Okay. And that's the end of the movement phase. So you could do pretty much whatever you want to do. So what are you thinking? Another movement phase? Big switch of play? Pass it back to the goalkeeper for it to roll under his foot? Go in?
I'll do a movement phase.
Mm-hmm.
I'll move my number 10. 4.
Okay.
8, 5. And 6.
Mm-hmm.
5.
Going on a run. All right. So my number 7 had a chance to steal there. So roll a 6. Nope. Now my number 3. Nope. Neither of those were successful.
So he's passed him?
No. Again, that was what we were playing wrong before. It just means that I don't get a second chance of stealing, but I could do a tackle. So it's my movement phase now, isn't it? What did you do? 6, 5. Did you move 5?
I've got one more move, I think.
Okay. Yeah, 6, 8 and 10 you've done so far, haven't you?
Yeah. So it's not actually his beneficiary now, is it? To
No.
run into them. Because I can't move now. Because even though I won that, I can't move now. You can go straight into a tackle.
Yeah.
The next one.
But I mean, even if you'd gone past me, you'd have still stopped there, so I could have gone for a tackle anyway. So It's not harmed it that much.
I'll move my number 2, 6.
And based on your dribbling against my tackling, you're probably odds on to win that anyway.
Okay.
Because you're number 6 Bays, dribbling a 5 anyway, isn't it? So I haven't got many that can go up against that. Let's get Kala blocking that pass. I'm going to have to pull my centre backs over because they're the only two really that can tackle. And I don't like leaving my number 2 out there on his own. Condense the defence. We're protecting a lead, lads. Right, 2 more. No, I think I'll leave number 3. I don't think I want to tackle that. Let's just do some... Let's get number 9 involved, see if he can disrupt anything. Not really.
Is that your 5?
Oh yeah, sorry. Getting carried away. So it's your 2 for 2 hexes.
Okay, so I'll move.
Okay, so what are you going to do now? Cheeky shot? Are you going to pick out a pass?
Yeah, cheeky shot. You've got a player in the way, you've got a player who can intercept. I'm at the box.
Yeah.
I'll do...
Well, you've only got 6 minutes.
A... movement phase.
Going for a cheeky dribble?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll get...
Number 6.
Yep, so I get a chance to steal, which I do. Sorry.
Do I get a chance to move even or not?
Oh, yeah, if you're not going to go in my...
I'm not going to go in there, no.
Well, okay, I rolled too early.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, he only moves 5, doesn't he? Number 6.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I showed my hand too early there, didn't I? Got too excited.
I'll do that. I'll do number 5, 5. Do number 10, 4. Eight, I guess.
Okay. Right, so I have just got to try and block everything off, haven't I, really? Because I'm not going to be tackling him. That's going to block a line of the shot. Goalkeeper's positioned well enough. Just put a second man in the line of the... near the line of any shots that come in. And then start trying to block some passing lanes.
Okay.
I've got one more. To go 3 in the line of the shot.
Okay.
Just in case, because you've got less than 4 minutes on the clock. Your 2 other players, 2 hexes. So again, it's pretty much everyone back here.
Okay, so it'll be number 9, number 11.
Okay. And what are you going to do then?
I'm going to do a high ball.
Okay.
It's got to go to the player's feet, is it? Or
High ball can go within 3 hexes because it's got to be challenged for with a header.
okay. Don't want to do a high ball. I'll do a long ball rather than a high ball.
Okay, so that can't land within 5 hexes.
Can't.
Nope.
Okay.
All right. Roll your dice. So number 6 is high pass. Yep, so it's accurate. And movement phase starting from there.
Okay. number 7, 4.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go number 11, 5. Get the ball. Go number 9, 4. I'll go number 10, 4. And I'll go, last one, I'll go number 6, 5.
Okay. Yeah, I think the long pass might have been one hex too close, really, if you were able to get it in one move. But we'll let it off. I will get number 8 close enough. Number 10 close enough. As my goalkeeper shuffle along his box. Get number 5 pushed out. Number 6 pushed out. And number 3 pushed out.
Okay.
So your 2 other players, 2 hexes.
Number 8.
Yeah.
And number 4, I guess.
Okay. What are you doing now?
I'm going to number 11.
You're going for a lump it in the box with
Yeah, lump it in the box.
40 seconds to go.
Yeah, lump it in. Yeah. Towards number 6.
He's offside. I don't know if it's even in high pass range for number. Okay, so you could probably put it like here or here, and then number 10 can go for the header.
Okay, do that then, yeah.
So roll your dice against 11's high pass stat. It needs to be 9 or more. So you need 3 or at least. It's accurate. So you get to move a player 3 hexes. I get to move my goalkeeper 1 hex because the ball's gone into the box.
So 3 hexes, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, 1, 2, 3. Well, number 5 can challenge as well, but because he's more than 1 hex away, he will have a -1 to his heading. So who's it? Your number 10. So his heading stat. Oh, I don't like it's green. Okay, right. So roll your dice. Oh, I'm happy with that. So 7. Right. Number 5's heading is 4 -1, so 3. So he hasn't won the header. Number 6, he's heading with 5.
So okay.
Nope. So he's won the header.
Okay.
He's just headed it out to number 2. And that's the full-time whistle.
Yeah.
So 1-0 to the counter-attack All-Stars. They're going into the quarterfinals. And we'll join you next week for the first of our semi-finals between the Ginger Nators Giants and the SC Hammerhead Sharks, who defeated Mullins Red Army. So I'm going to be playing as the Ginger Nators Giants, I think, because I want to get revenge.
Okay.
But thank you for watching. Look after yourself, stay safe, and have a good one. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.